Alright, what is going on, guys? I'm your host here on Unspeakable Gaming, and today we're going to play The Walking Dead in Minecraft. So guys, welcome to the Walking Dead mod, aka the Crafting Dead mod, whatever you want to call it. Walking Dead, Crafting Dead. It is a mod inspired by The Walking Dead, the TV series, and it's an inspiration from the DayZ and the Arma 2 mod. So yeah, or the DayZ mod for Arma 2. So yeah, you must survive a zombie apocalypse alone or with your friends. So the zombies can run fast, hit hard, look for structures to loot and claim your land. Servers are released so you can actually play online. So the reason I am in the create new world, because if you want to play on single player, basically it's going to be the same thing. The server and the single player, I believe it's pretty much the same thing. They're going to have the same guns and stuff like that. So first thing that you need to do, you're going to change the world type to CD Cure. Now CD stands for Crafting Dead Cure, and yeah, so you're going to have to change that to that. And then the world name doesn't really matter, and then you're just going to generate or create a brand new world. And the reason you have to set it to that new CD Cure is because that is for the structures to generate. So you're going to have these awesome structures, like I said, and some incredible things. So I just wanted to let y'all know that, because if you don't do that, then you're not going to have any of the structures or any of the stuff that I show you in this mod. So you already noticed that you have tons of zombies over here. Now you're probably wondering, how are we going to avoid these guys? Well, if you see next to us, you have a little eye thing, and then you have a little ear thing. Now you notice when I'm running, the ear thing, it gets really loud. So if you notice when I stop, it has like one little notch, and if you notice when I start running, it has like 3 notches. I don't know if y'all can see that because the snow is white, but if I look up, you can see that I start running and I like get a whole bunch of notches. That's because I'm making a lot of noise with my feet moving, and the zombies are detected by noise. So for example, if you shoot a gun, you throw a grenade, or you run past them, they're going to sense you and basically see you. That's what the eye is for. Then you also see there's a menu up there that says the Crafting Dead Cure. It says your name. My obviously my in-game name is Unspeakable Game. Sadly, if you're wondering why it's not Unspeakable Gaming, because Unspeakable Gaming, that username was too long, and I'm like, oh, that sucks. But yeah, so then you have your players killed. Obviously, we don't have any players in here because we're not in LAN or online or anything like that. And then you have zombies killed. I've already killed 19 zombies, and it actually tracks your zombies from your different world. So if you notice that I just generated a brand new world, and that's how many zombies I have killed from other worlds. So yeah. And then you have your water level, your blood, your humanity, and how much ammo you have. So yeah, pretty freaking sweet. Let me go ahead and go over the features of this mod, and you can already see a structure over there. I'm going to just quickly go over the features of this mod so you know what kind of is in it. So you have one new biome, which is a wasteland. It's basically like dead grass and a whole bunch of dead trees with no leaves. Pretty simple. It's just kind of like a wasteland. And then you have zombies, weapons, guns, structures. You have a new world type, which is the one where you have custom loot, thirst system, vision system, hearing system, smart zombies, GUI on main menu for support. I'm just reading this off the Minecraft forum page, by the way. You have SMP, multiplayer, LAN, and SSP. You have medical gear, melee weapons, and you also have a brand new breaking leg system, or I think it's brand new. I don't know. But if you fall off something high, so for example, if I were to jump off this tree or something, I would break my legs, I would get slowness, and it would not be a good day for me. No one is having a good day when they break a leg. So we're going to see if we can get in this thing. I know we're making a lot of noise. We're not going slow. We're running. I don't really care. And you're going to come across this stuff which looks like loot, and you notice, whoa, I got a GPS. So you're gonna right click it, and that's how you get your loot. And oh, I got a gun too. Sweet, we're starting off this good. And a bandage and another gun. Oh my goodness. Okay, sweet. Is this gun actually working? So that if you notice that some of these guns will be suppressed, which is good. You want them to be suppressed. Oh no, 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 no! I'm gonna hit you with my GPS. Get out of here, zombie. So yeah, some of these guys are pretty freaking powerful. Let me see if I can get him with my, oh, I don't have any weapon. I don't have any, no, no. Yes, I got him. Sweet, sweet, sweet. You have acquired the hero gear. Oh, snap. So once you get to certain kills, I believe, you actually acquire these new armor that they have. So if you notice, I just got this new armor, which is called hero gear. And look at my arms when they move. Isn't that cool? Look at that. When I'm like, whoa, that's really freaking weird. Like, oh my gosh, that's really trippy. That's really trippy. Okay, but yeah, so that's kind of what the loots look like. And actually, when you generate your very first world, Oh, jeez, there's a zombie right there. Oh, jeez. No, 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 we're gonna die. We're gonna die. No. Oh, dang it. Yeah, those zombies. Some of those zombies are a lot powerful than others. Like, some of them will be super powerful. Some of them will be, like, super fast. They'll just be, like, totally different. And, yeah, they'll just be, like, totally different zombies. So, yeah, that's kind of what it's like. That's what the loot, anyways, what I was saying about, that's what the loot was looking like, those little weird things on the ground. What I was saying about the tutorial is that, once you generate your very first map, you will actually have a little tutorial thing that will show you what the loot looks like. It'll show you how to use the gun, so you would, you right click to use the gun. It shows you just kind of how to use the basic stuff in the crafting / Walking Dead. So let's go ahead and fly over here and see what we can kind of look at in this mod. So basically, obviously, this is not a let's play. This is what I'm basically doing, obviously, a mod showcase. So I'm going to show you guys everything that this mod has to offer. So we have like all the guns and stuff like that. Let me see if I can get over to another island. I'm just trying to find like an actual island that has some structures and zombies and stuff. I'm not, like, all these islands are just like dead. They have like nothing on them. They're so small. Okay, but yeah, it looks like we're not going to have too much luck here with finding structures. I'll show you these structures at the end of this video. I'll show you all the structures, but for now, let's take a look at some of the weapons. So if you notice, we have a whole bunch of different types of loot. So I'm going to go ahead and pull out all these things. I'm going to show you all the different types of loots. So we have right here, we have the common loot, rare loot, very rare loot, extremely rare loot, military loot, and the medical loot. So we have a whole bunch of different types of loots. This is what it's going to look like when you go in structures and you find your stuff. And to get this stuff, you're going to simply right click on it and you'll come out. So that we got like a flare, that one we got a melee weapon, that one it looks like we got a red dot sight, I believe, that one we got a gun, then we got a pistol, and then we got a bandage. So pretty cool. We got some pretty freaking cool stuff. I believe that is a suppressor on that gun. What are you looking at, doctor? What are you looking at? And you notice all these zombies have different skins and they look really freaking cool. Some of them will be just like normal zombies with half their faces eaten off. Some will be doctors. They'll have like biohazard suits on, and yeah, they're just really cool. You are all creepy. You are all creepy. You are all furious. You are all mean. That one's got blue eyes. Oh man, y'all are ugly. Y'all need to go to the barber shop and get some face paint done or something. Okay, let's go ahead and fly over here and see if we can actually see some structure, maybe. I don't know. I might have to generate... Oh, that tree's on fire. That's not good. Y'all need to get fixing to that. Jeez, take care of your earth. Jesus, people. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look, and let's see what we have in store for this little place. So you'll come across these little bases. Some of them will be just like this. Some of them will be made out of different material. Oh, is that an empty? Yeah, empty soda can. I don't want your empty soda cans. I don't want them. They're empty. How could I put that into any use? So yeah, you'll just come across these things. Let me go get out of here. Some of them will be big. Some of them will be small like that. Some of them will be like whole entire bases, which are pretty sweet. Let's see what we got in this one. We got MP9 or M9, not MP9. It's got no ammo, which is cool. Yeah, it's supplied me with no ammo. It kind of sucks when you go into a base and there's no ammo in there. You're like, oh yeah, I loot, and then you go and there's no ammo. And yeah, you also will notice that there is quite a bit of lag spikes in this mod. I'm actually surprised how much lag is in this mod. Like, I don't know why, there's just a lot of ooh, a sledgehammer. There's just a lot of lag. And then we got a suppressor, so we can put that on our gun that we got. We got a candy bar. No way. A candy bar to refill our hunger and that good stuff. And then also we got a blood bag, which is full, and also that whenever our blood will go down, I believe we can use this blood bag kind of like to give us more blood, not to give us more health. Well, I'm assuming it just gives us more blood, not health, because something that would give us more health would just be like regeneration, like eating more food or stuff like that. But we're not seeming to find any big structures. So yeah, we'll just forget about the structures. I'll show you some of the big structures at the end of this. But for now, let's go ahead and take a look at some of the melee weapons. So we have a crowbar, a baseball bat, a samurai sword, a rusty pipe, a fireman's axe, a broken chainsaw, a bowie knife, a golf club, a nightstick, a sledgehammer, and a baseball bat with a nail. Yeah, it's not just a baseball bat, it's got a nail in it. So let's see if we can take out this biohazard guy. We can take him out in about 3 hits. Let me see if we can get one out with like a jump hit. Let's see. Boom. Oh, yeah, it's gonna be about 2 hits for the baseball hat, or maybe 3 hits. Maybe 3 hits for the baseball hat with the nail. But some of these weapons will be more powerful than others. So, for example, I believe the samurai sword is like extremely powerful. It's almost a 1-hit KO. Okay, that's about a 2-hit KO. But maybe if we do a jump hit, like an extreme jump hit that will break our legs on the doctor. Ooh, yeah. No, that didn't kill him. That was a fall. Okay, so, yeah. The samurai sword is not a 1-hit kill, but it's pretty close. So most of the melee weapons, you're going to have, like, chainsaws, but it's actually a broken chainsaw. So it's not actually, like, a working chainsaw. It's just going to be, like, it's still a melee weapon. It's just... yeah, it's sad. Why can't they add in an actual chainsaw? But yeah, you got crowbars, stuff like that. Some of them will be powerful, or some of them will be more powerful than others, like I said. And you also have a small tent, which is pretty cool. So you can set up this tent. I believe you can sleep in it. It looks like there's a chest in there. You have a small survivor tent. I'm not 100% sure where you'll find those things. I'm assuming you'll find them in loot, but I don't know which type of loot. But yeah. Everything that you're seeing right here you will find in loot except for the armor. The armor you actually have to obtain by getting, I believe, a certain number of kills or like a certain achievement or stuff like that. But you can see in the beginning of the video that I got this actually... what? Where'd my armor go? What? Oh, maybe it's because I'm in creative. But yeah, you can see that I got that armor because I got like a certain number of kills or whatever. But let's go ahead and move on to the guns. It is about time. Whoops, I meant to go to time set 0 because it's starting to get dark. We don't want it to get dark in here. We have an M4A1. We have a G36. We have an M4. Oh, we already said M4A1. We have an AK-47. We have an M9 suppressor, which is a pistol. We have a Glock. We have a suppressed Glock. We have a Remington. We have an AS-50. We have an MP5. We have a Lee-Enfield. We have a SCAR. We have a M1014 or a M1014, whatever. I don't know if that's an O. I think that's an O, but yeah. So then that's a shotgun. And then we have a light machine gun, which is the M240. Wow, that is a mouthful. We have tons of different guns, and you're probably wondering, like, some of these have sights and stuff like that. So let's just take our basic M4A1. So the reason you don't want a basic M4A1 is because it is going to attract zombies like crazy. So if you're in a little, I can't find a group of, okay, here's a little group of zombies. So let's see if we can kind of test this out a little bit. So we're going to shoot this gun and we're going to see if those zombies will come to us. So we're going to just shoot it once, and you notice that all the zombies in the area just immediately start coming to us. So let's go ahead and switch over to an M4A1 suppressed, and let's go do the same thing right next to another zombie. So if we shoot this one zombie, that one actually doesn't even come attack us. That's pretty insane. So you notice that the suppressor is a really big deal. It's a huge deal. Like, I can completely kill this zombie without the other one knowing. But without the suppressor, it is just a total madhouse. So I'd highly recommend that you don't use a gun without a suppressor unless you're in an area without a lot of zombies. So then we also have an RD, which is a red dot sight, and then we also have a red dot suppress. So it's going to be a red dot and suppress. And then we also have an AHOG. Or an ACOG, and then we also have an AHOG suppress. So let's go ahead and take a look at the red dot. To use the sight, you're going to press R, and then you just kind of zoom in. So that's our red dot. Pretty cool. You notice that they all start coming to us. And then we also have an AHOG, which is not a complete sniper scope, but it is kind of zoomed in. I'll show you complete sniper scope in a sec. Let me go ahead and throw away these sledgehammers. We don't need those sledgehammers. And then, yeah, let's go ahead and take a look. The AK-47 is pretty much going to be the same thing. I do not know if these guns have the same amount of damage. Like, for example, if the AK-47 does the same amount of damage as the M4A1, I do not know about that. But I do know that, like, some of the guns will be different. Like, for example, the M9, which is a pistol, is obviously going to be semi-automatic instead of fully automatic, like the assault rifles and stuff like that. So yeah, pretty interesting. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of the other guns. I just showed you one of the pistols. We have a suppressed Glock. Pretty freaking awesome. Suppressed pistol. These guys won't even know you're coming after them. And then we also have, let's go ahead and take a look at one of the sniper rifles. So if you notice, if you take out just a normal sniper rifle, if you press R, it has no scope on it because you need a sniper rifle with a scope. So if we take out the Remington 700 scope, we can press R, and then we notice that we have a scope on it, which is pretty cool. Let's see if we can snipe out a zombie that's really far away. I don't think I really see any in the distance. There's one right there. Let's see if we can get this guy. Oh, it's moving. Oh yeah, got him. So the sniper pretty sick, pretty useful, but obviously you might want to get it suppressed, because if you shoot that thing, then all these little guys are going to go crazy. Oh, geez, y'all are having a little party over here, aren't you? And then we have the AS-50, which is pretty much, I believe it's pretty much the same thing. It's also going to be a sniper. Pretty powerful sniper. These snipers are pretty powerful. It's going to be about a two shot kill, or a 2-kill shot, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, let's go and take a look at what was it? The Lee-Enfield is basically going to be the same thing. It's also a sniper. And then we have our MP5. Let's go and take a MP5 suppressed red dot. Oh baby, oh baby. So yeah, this thing is pretty sick. It is a submachine gun, for those of you who don't know what the MP5 is a submachine gun. Then we have our SCAR, which is also an assault rifle, pretty much the same thing as the M4A1. And then we have our shotgun. Let's get our red dot suppressed shotgun. These things are actually pretty powerful, if you were to ask me. So it has some extreme knockback on these shotguns, and they're also very well for shooting multiple zombies at a time. So if you notice, like back then, I kind of shot 2 zombies at a time. I don't know if I'll be able to do it again, because some of these guys don't want to line up very well, and yeah, they kind of get too close. If we shoot, yeah, there we go, 2 shots at once. Awesome, sweet. That's what I was trying to do. But yeah, shotguns are pretty powerful when you want them to be. And we also have a an M240. Let's go ahead and take out the red dot suppressed one, because obviously that's going to be the best one. And then yeah, this thing is just insane for mowing down everything in your path. Like literally, if you have a whole bunch of zombies, just mow this down. Like just use this and mow them down. I mean, unless you want to use like a grenade or something like that. But yeah, let's go and take a look at some of the other things that we have in here besides the weapons. Now obviously for these weapons you are going to have to find ammo, but honestly I don't need ammo because I'm in creative mode. But if you guys are playing this in survival mode, then you will need to have ammo. So for example, if I get a SCAR, I'm going to need the SCAR ammo, which obviously makes sense. You're going to need the ammo corresponding to that gun, obviously. And here we have a med pack. The med packs, by the way, are used to kind of heal yourself, obviously. It's a med pack. I mean, what else would a med pack do? What else would a med pack do? What else do you think a med pack would do? And then we also have a grenade, and then we also have a sound grenade, which is, these things are pretty freaking cool. So the sound grenade is kind of used, if you know, these zombies are attracted by sound, obviously. So if we throw this thing, like, I don't know, if we throw it like way over here, let me see if I can get a good example. I don't think, yeah, the zombies are they're kind of moving towards it, but you can throw these sound grenades kind of to get these guys away from you. Honestly, I don't think they work very well. They really don't work that well. I mean, I'm just my honest opinion, they don't work that well. They are really loud, but I mean, they're used to kind of get the zombies away from you. So if you have like a big group of zombies chasing you, can kind of run away from it, throw a sound grenade back there, go back, and then we'll create a lot of sounds, and they're supposed to turn around. But I don't know, they don't work super well. They're just not like, they don't work as well as I think they would. But next we have a normal grenade instead of a sound grenade. Obviously this is just going to be like TNT, and the cool thing about these things is they actually kind of bounce when they hit the ground. So if I throw it at the ground, it kind of like bounces and rolls a little bit, so it would be like an actual grenade. So pretty cool. Let's see if we can go ahead and kill one of these guys with a grenade, if we can get it to land right there. And oh, you almost walked right into it. You almost walked right into it. Let's just, oh yeah, y'all are all gone. So basically it's like throwable TNT, basically. I mean, it's a grenade. What else would a grenade do? Duh. Okay, let's go and take a look at some of the next things. So we have a blood bag, which is used to refill your blood. You also have an empty one. It's gonna be a pretty bad day if you have an empty blood bag. You also have a bandage, which is used for healing yourself. A med pack, which is also, I believe, used for healing yourself. You have the empty water bottle and the normal water bottle. You also have the soda cans and the canteens. Those are all used to fill up your water level. So for example, if I were to grab like a soda can, and whoops, if I were to go and drink the soda can, it would fill up my water level, and then it will turn into a empty soda can. So pretty cool. It would also do the same thing for the canteens and the red soda can and the water bottle. And you also have a protein bar, which is used for food, and a candy bar, which is just it's just food, obviously. And then we also have our hero helmet, our bandit chest plates, and our camo or not chest plates. I don't know why I said chest plates. Our hero armor, our bandit armor, and our camo armor. There we go. So you will unlock those things when you get a certain amount of kills or achievements or something like that. So for example, if I were to go into game mode 0, you can see that, wow, they took my armor from me. But if you notice in the beginning of the video, I hit 20 kills for some reason. Actually, wait, no, I'm at 19 kills right now. Ooh, let me see if I can get another kill. Let me see if we can get into one of these little houses, and let's see if we can get a weapon and a kill. Oh, jeez, that thing is fast. Jeez, yeah, like I said, some of the zombies will be really fast, some of them will be really strong. And did we get a gun? Oh, we did get a gun. Does it have ammo? Ah, no, it doesn't have an ammo. Okay, let's go back into game mode 1, and let's go ahead and grab... Actually, I don't think this is actually going to work, because I think it takes away your gun whenever you use it. So if I go into game mode 0... Oh, nope, that's only for armor. Never mind. I was testing something else earlier, just don't worry about it. Alright, and then, yeah, so if we kill this zombie, and then, since I hit 20 kills, it said Crafting Dead, you have acquired the hero gear, so you notice that, yeah... I got the hero gear, which is pretty cool. I don't know how many kills it is for the other armor, but if you notice, since that gun wasn't silenced, I am totally screwed now. Like, look how many guys are surrounding me. I mean, I could kill them all off, but I think killing them all off would even attract more in the distance. I don't know. I don't know what the range is for attracting them, but it's pretty dang high, and you don't want to do it. So now let's go ahead and take a look at some other structures. Okay, guys. So here is an example of some other structures. So you normally you just probably saw these things right here. They're just normal, basic kind of castle type things. But if you go throughout your world, you will see bigger bases, different types of bases. We also have a different base. Was it over here? I don't remember exactly where it was. It was made out of like iron and stuff like that. It was pretty cool. But yeah, so you have different types of bases. I wouldn't really call this a base. I would more call it a fort. It has multiple rooms, tons and loads of loot just everywhere. I would really recommend getting in one of these bases and kind of turning it into like your home fort. So you could block this off with stuff, and you could kind of camp up here, shoot all the zombies, and just kind of survive in your fort or whatever. So guys, that is going to be about it for the Crafting Dead mod, aka the Walking Dead mod. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this absolutely incredible mod. There's so much stuff to do in it. Guns, weapons, just so many things. It's absolutely, it's pretty cool. I think it's pretty cool. So guys, let me know if you would like to see a series on this mod. Now, if I did do a series on this mod or Let's Play, it wouldn't be super long. It would maybe be like 15 episodes at max, so it wouldn't be like super long, but it would be a pretty decent series, and it would be pretty interesting. I would add in a couple mods in there, like the mini map mod and stuff like that, and yeah, it would be pretty cool. And damage indicators, maybe like another mod, like maybe like a texture pack, or like a Crafting Dead texture pack, or if they even have a Crafting Dead texture pack. I'm assuming they do. But yeah, anyways guys, I'm quit my rumbling. I'm sorry that this mod showcase was a little long. It was a lot longer than my normal mod showcases, but hopefully you guys have enjoyed this incredible Crafting Dead mod. I'm Untitled Gaming. Subscribe if you already haven't. Click that thumbs up button. And that was Crafting Dead, or the Walking Dead in Minecraft.